Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Marlins versus Brewers Major League Baseball matchup on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, take 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for VIP, concierge, one-on-one style service. We offer these products. They're just not available on the website. They're easy to get, though. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you're betting $500, $1,000 more per game, looking for a long-term winning solution, these are not parlays or bailout type bet situations, by all means, text that number. But let's get to it. We got the Marlins taking on the Brewers. It's Trevor Rogers on the mound for the Marlins, Robert Gasser on the mound for the Brew Crew. And Rogers, after that Rookie of the Year campaign that he had a few years ago, he has been absolutely horrible. And then last time out, he goes out and throws one of the best games we've seen him throw in years. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, no runs on 83 pitches at Detroit to lead the Marlins to a 2-0 win. That's baseball for you, right? Anything can happen on any given day, and all these guys that are in the majors sure can't play. Rogers has allowed 55 hits through 42 innings this season, so like I said, super uncharacteristic what we saw last time out. 19 walks and 5 home runs, and the home runs are down, but those walks, boy, those will absolutely kill you. Meanwhile, for the Brewers, it's Robert Gasser on the bump. The lefty's, made 2 starts so far this season. He's only given up 1 run through 11 innings of work. Kind of unrealistic expectations when you look at it over the long term, but still 6 strikeouts and just 1 walk and not a home run allowed over those 2 starts. Pretty solid start to his career for Gasser. Not a guy that, was at the top of anybody's list as far as prospects out there. We look at how these teams are doing overall. Of course, the Marlins had that rough start to the season. So when we look at the standings, certainly not in very good position right now. The Marlins are sitting in last place in the National League East, sitting with 19 games behind the Phillies already, and it is only the middle of May. Probably going to be a long season. I mean, the Marlins are going to need several winning streaks throughout this year to even get relevant. We look at the Brewers. Well, they sit in first place in that National League Central, while they are a few games now ahead of the Cubs in that loss column. So, the Brewers and Cubs figure to battle it out most of the season in that Central Division. And if they can get help from Gasser after losing Woodruff for the season, boy, what a bonus that would be. We look at the way these teams are hitting, coming into this, especially against left-handed pitching. The Brewers just continue to clobber lefties, coming in. For the season, just 225 versus lefties, but over their last 10 games, 356. And, I mentioned this a week ago on our live show on Wednesday, when Ron Romanelli was with us, and he was like, yeah, but who did they play against? But here we are a week later, and they continue to pound left-handed pitching when we look at that subset of the last 10 games. In the bullpen, 3.55 over the last 10, while the Marlins hit lefties at 203 with a 3.96. I think when we look at games like this, and a lot of people look at baseball and they can't see past the starting pitchers. And I think, it's something that I kind of ignore because how many games are won after the 5th inning? I would say the bulk of them at this point in Major League Baseball. We see, so many late inning rallies against these bullpens. You can't even count them. But the thing is that in this particular game, I just think the Brewers are better from top to bottom in this particular matchup. Number one, against left-handed pitching, and Rogers coming off of a strong outing. The chances of him repeating that are very, very slim, and I also like the Brewers' bullpen starting to improve as well. I'm going to take the Brewers in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.